Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. So hello guys, how are you and welcome to my channel. In this video, we were talking about a very interesting topic. This topic is couple of array and loop function. So this is very amazing topic, and I hope and this topic you use in your programming career most time. So first of all, I want to say you previous video we were talking about how we take input with using array with the help of scanf function. So we say in this video, if I want to take 68 employee of data, so so this is very difficult for us to use loop function again and again time. So in this video we were discuss about sorry in this video we were discuss about couple of loop function and array function. So first of all, I declare integer marks, and I want to take 10 10 marks of uh, 10 subject of data, 10 subject of marks with our user. So I say point I is equal to 0, and I say this loop is working again and again time when this condition is not become false. So this loop is working only on 10 times. So we say our user printf enter a name, enter a number. Sorry guys, enter a number. So we say our user please enter your number. I want to write in this area marks because I want to take marks with integer form, marks with user, and then I say in this area scanf function. I say because marks is I think I want to declare this array is floating point data, because in this area because in this variable we we take floating point data, because marks is also written in floating point data. For example, 10 out of 7.5. So we say our user marks I. If the value of I is 0, mark 0. If I write in this, if I give input, so our input is stored in mark 0 array. I hope you understand this topic. If you don't understand this topic, don't worry guys, I will explain you inshallah again and again time very well and very best way. So I hope I want to say no. If I run this program, see what happened guys. So this function enter n marks. Oh, enter your marks. Sorry guys, I want to write in this area enter your marks. So when I run this program, see what happened guys. This program say to our user or to us enter your marks. If our marks is 1, this program is again say enter your marks 9, 7. So this function is this line is working 10 times, because our loop is working 10 times and we declare array of 10 variable. This is a array of 10 variable. So how this function is working? First of all, the value of I is 0. I say if 0 is less than 10, because it is this condition is true, and in this area the value of I is 0. So going to the print this condition, enter your marks, and we say marks is equal to marks 0. In this array we return 9. So 9 is stored in this array. Again this loop is working. So the value of I is increment when the value of I is again satisfied. with the help of this condition. So the value of I is become 1, and then 1 is always less than 10. I hope you know 1 is always less than 10. So our loop is working, and execute this program, enter your marks, and this loop is working again and again time, and this when the value of I is not become false. So this is not a very different and very difficult case. I hope you understand this topic. See this program, try run this program in your copy, and I hope you understand this topic best way. And again way, I say you one thing, if I want to, in this with the help of this loop, we take marks, we take mark with user. If I want to print these marks, so we want to write in this area again using for loop. So I say for integer I is equal to 0, the value of I is 0. I say I is, if I is less than, the value of I is less than 10, so we say I plus plus. Please increment the value of I. I say our compiler, please increment the value of I. So I say printf your marks is percentage f, comma, marks I. I hope you understand this topic, guys. This is not a very difficult case. First of all, I declare a array. This array is capable to, this marks array is equal to marks 1, marks 2, marks 3, marks 4, marks 5, marks 6, marks 7, marks 8, marks 9, marks 10 variable. These 10 variable is equal to the marks 10 array variable, and this variable is capable to store a floating point data. A floating point data, and then we say for loop. We were want to declare a for loop, and then we say this loop is working 10 time. Why this loop is working 10 time? Because I say the size of array is 10, and I want to take input with user in 10 times. So we say this loop is working again and again time, and then we say if this condition is become true, execute this program, and when our compiler going to check another time of condition, so the value of I is increment and the value of I is increase. So this loop is working again and again time, and this condition is not become false. If our user input a lot of marks, so this marks is stored in this array, and then with the help of this array we want to print these values. So I hope you understand this program. This is not a very different and very most logical program. This is very easy program. When I run this program, see guys what happens. This program say me enter your mark, for example I say 7. Again this program say me enter your marks 9. This loop is working 10 times. So sorry guys, 10, this loop is working 10 times. So your marks is 7, your marks is 9, your marks is 6, your marks is 5 is printed. I want to use /n for new line printed for better presentation. If I say, because most of the cases presentation is most important. If I input marks, you see what happened. These value is printed very best and very easy way. So I hope you understand this topic, guys. This is not a different case. See this program, try run this program in your copy, practice yourself again and again time. If you face any type of doubt, give your comment in your comment box. Inshallah we will say what is the problem you face. I try to solve your problem. Allah Hafiz guys, bye bye, take care.